What's up, guys? Barry Game here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and today we're on our main account. We're jumping into the Force War. We need to get a bunch of things done for today. Of course, we have more Lair expedition attempts we can do, but honestly, today is more about just getting into Force Rival and getting it done. So what we're gonna do, just to get our dailies done, we're just gonna skip through 3 battles real quick here. Doesn't matter if we win or lose. What we want to do is we want to get our points done. Now, we do have the rivals at war, like I said, open. We can donate our points. Who ended up being our captain? Who else than Jesus is here, of course, with the #1 slot on our team. Let's go into the Force War. Imagining this is going to go pretty well for our team. So we are... What color are we? Oh man, wait, did we literally get the same? Yeah, so the teams, I think, get the same starting position, it seems like, from Tap Tap, because if you guys remember, we were on the same team last time on the Tap Tap servers, and we were in this location, which is not the best location, honestly, but I think we can make this work. Again, to make sure you get day 1 done good, you want to just keep collecting these things, and then you want to start focusing on who we are fighting. Now, typically, the leader is going to tell you who they want you to attack. Looks like we went warrior first. However, we were not confining the warriors just yet, so that's interesting. Our stronghold info looks like a couple of them are getting beat up pretty big here. All these are on mage right now. Wait. We have mage? Oh, interesting. Maybe they're just trying to make it so they can't use Jara setups or something. Very interesting. Adjacent ones, let's go and try to fight this one. Let's see how much we can do. This looks a little bit different than what we saw as well. Only the commander and vice commander can process this action, so I think this kind of like targets the building. Before we jump in, we got 5 seconds here. Let's claim out the last scout and the last bit of resources today. Ooh, nice. Really good. Let's do our last donation. I don't know if our member ranks ever change at this point. We do need to get these here and see, can we upgrade? Nope. Okay. So you, of course, can see your overall rank in here to tell you how many points you have for the event. Are we going to go on offense or defense? That is going to be the question here. Okay. Divine technology is good. Let's see. So is this in capture the flag mode? It is not, so we can't do anything. We're collecting supplies here. I do like these, like all these special little tabs to kind of give you guys some information. You can update them. Let's go for this one here. So let's battle it. We might use some of that too. I don't know. We'll see. So we can't use mages. That's not a big deal for our team per se. I mean, it could be better, but honestly, we can still get away with a pretty normal team here. Kind of want to just start using some of these up, because as you saw on the other account, like, it did start building up. Let's see how this attack works just as is. I might need to change some artifacts around. We still have, like... Yeah, I think most people are going anti-mage right now just so you can't use some Jara cheesing to kind of protect yourself. We do have, like, melodic. We got to see how much damage is coming in, because it might be good, honestly, if the damage isn't very significant, to run like a demon bell setup. I really like the look of the bosses and all the enemies. Like, they look pretty cool, the statues and everything. It feels like a Sealand, honestly. It really does. So crowd control does seem to be one of the biggest concerns here. If that's the case, dropping a couple heroes off this list might be better for a couple Ignis. Because if the Ignis can just heal the team and feed some energy too, and maybe even some crowd control protection if they die, honestly, Suicide Ignis might be like the best play here as well. And then we can run our heroes very offensive. I like Lord of Fear Aspen CC. It's still really good. I'm honestly wondering if like a Demon Bell setup might be worthwhile. Fear effects with energy oscillation is nice. It does seem like the back row is a little vulnerable. I wonder if we could do like a cheese setup here. So durability reduction is 8 because we did in that range there. Durability point conversion 480. So I don't know how much that went down. 55.86. Let's run this same lineup again. Oh, I totally forgot about a core. So stupid. Honestly, Lord Fear Aspens is gonna be really good. Let's leave it as is. So 0.86 went down to 0.85. So it is a slow process grinding this out. But let's try to actually, you know what? I kind of like the way they're set up, but honestly kind of want to run Antlers Canes on both of these heroes and use some Ignis in combination. So let's go back into the Force War. We got to do one more battle here. Let's go over to this one here. Get some hits in. So instead of, let's say, you and you, let's chuck in you and you. And let's go for a Phoenix. I like the crowd control protection. Yeah, let's see how that does right there. Also speed the combat up a little bit if possible. Yeah, I guess if you didn't use mage protection right now, you could really be in trouble versus a Jara setup. Ooh, man, all that crowd control. Honestly, yeah, can you guys like take out those two Ignis? Maybe we need to remove their shielding again. Their unbending will might be a little bit of a hindrance at this point. There we go. So technically we should have full protection here. Maybe they have Pierce or something. That actually went kind of worse. Interesting. So let's then change you back to an AMB for more tankability. Honestly, Crown seems pretty good on the other heroes. Ooh, Magic Stone Sword does have control immunity built into it. Not be a bad play, but you being weak is fine. You having Crown is fine. You having Crown is fine, and Queen has nothing. Whoops. That could be a problem. Okay, let's go back to the full team and see if we can do any more damage. But first, I want to obtain points, get our pieces here. Still can't upgrade. We'll do some more Lair Expedition on our own time. And again, still check on this location. Go for it. Honestly, though, like, one for this one might not be the worst idea. I wish we could use preset lineups. I guess we could see if we can go fast enough for a Jara to be part of the fight. But I don't know. Let's just do one attack real quick. See what it looks like. Because today's kind of like our testing day, so to speak. So we can go first, which means we can do an energy feed style setup. Which could be good. We gotta get the Jara a little faster, it seems like. But the more enemies we have CC'd, the less damage we have incoming. Meaning we can probably get to the 15 rounds. Yeah, look at all that CC. So maybe like a melodic... Actually, I mean, maybe just Demon Bells on everybody? That would make for some insane amount of active abilities and lots of CC. I can see why you don't, or you want to reject mages right now. I could definitely see why. Holy cow. Maybe that's our problem because we don't have our mage tech right now. Because this is pretty insane, especially when you combine Lord of Fear Aspen into the mix too. Like, some people are getting close to dying. Honestly, a Drake in here would probably do amazing as well. You'd have to V4 him, I would imagine. because otherwise he'd probably be way too weak. But considering our Sword Flash is doing tons of damage here, our Azrael's kind of doing something, kind of not. Like, that's interesting. So we're still in the 8 because it's such a big range. It's from 6 billion to 60 billion. We did 40, so like it's still the same amount either way you look at it. So very, very interesting. Very interesting. Honestly, we're just gonna go through, make sure we have that activated. We're just gonna do some hits over here and we will call it a day for now. We'll figure out some good strategies coming up. Also, probably timing stuff with your guild or your force is going to be important. As of right now, though, it is a 8-way tie. So very interesting as far as our points go. Respectable number, 200. I honestly don't think we're going to get in the top 100 of like individual rankings. But we'll see. We might. So let me know what you guys think. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Get your battles done. You don't have to spend as much time as we did, but you just definitely need to participate to get your rewards. See you guys next time.